New Hampshire voters have been screening candidates for the past year, and they like to date, they like to see who's out there and so forth, but now is the time when it's commitment time. Now is the time when we're going to marry somebody. And so the screening gets tighter, and the question is, who makes it here? You know, if you're Donald Trump, I think you have a theory of how to win, and you have tactics that go along with that theory. What you're going to do is every day, these big rallies, every day you're going to be on the local news. And that's on the one hand. On the other hand, you're going to try to keep a lid on Nikki Haley. The day after the Iowa caucuses, there's this sense of inevitability around Donald Trump. And what Nikki Haley has to do over the next 7 days is puncture that feeling of inevitability, not just among Trump voters, but among her own voters.
I'm the president, but I have to say that he is the worst president that we've had in the history of our country.
Okay. I mean, first, it's the whole reason I think it's time we have an accountant in the White House, truly. But I think we have to look at the economy was good under Trump, but it worked.
She's going to double down on absolutely everything, because New Hampshire is her last chance to make a good first impression on the rest of the country. The problem for Ron DeSantis right now is that he really hasn't had a message that he's been transmitting to New Hampshire voters now for a good couple of months. He's been out of sight, out of mind for the most part because of his Iowa-focused strategy. So there'll be a lot less emphasis on social issues like abortion, for example, right? Iowa, lots of evangelicals, lots of religious conservatives. New Hampshire, much less religious, not coincidentally, much more socially moderate. Abortion is not a thing that Republicans in New Hampshire like to talk about. And so they would like to leave well enough alone. What you'll hear a lot of over the next several days are fiscal issues, taxes, deficits. You'll hear about the border. Immigration will be a key issue that is discussed over and over again. All the candidates on the one hand are on the same side. They all want to close the border, but they will all disagree among themselves as to who's the best candidate to do that. So immigration, taxes, deficits, those will be the key issues going forward.